material best we can, but it is the absolute highest quality of lapis that I have. And as far as I know, it's the highest quality of lapis that you can actually find or buy.
We showed this at the top of the hour, and almost a third of our quantity already flew out the door.
Well, I'm glad
so our collectors know.
Well, you know what I love with this design is the east-west kind of design aspect and the simplicity of it.
Yep.
Right. So sometimes, and that's how I design. I'm very simple. Simple-minded. A lot of people that are unfair would say, if my wife was sitting here, she would go, yeah, he's simple, he's simple-minded. But the thing is on this, sometimes as a designer, I think that sometimes we over-design. You know what I mean? Like there's some things, and it's cool. I don't know how to put that. I mean,
time and place for everything.
appreciate all the art,
right.
But this is more my style, right? I like simple, I like contemporary, I like to focus on the stone. I do a lot of floral. There are a lot of different things in patterns where I've done in my designs over the years. But this is kind of more my look. I like something contemporary, simple. The cutting on this, and you can see they did this faceting on the edging. See, we didn't have to do that. But those are the kind of things that we're able to do. And that really is a sign, the mark of quality.
Of course.
The finish on this is just unbelievable.
I can imagine this and anywhere else. I honestly, Jay, you could put a 3 in front of $79 and change. Really?
Well, I didn't, you know what?
If you could find it.
I'll be quite honest with you. I didn't even know it was $79 is what you're selling it for.
Yes, 79, yeah.
Okay, so
Silly.
I didn't even know that. I'm looking at the ring, right?
Right,
And then
right.
I see, which is,
Yeah.
I mean,
Not only that, in all sizes, like 5 through 12, where do you go? I mean, typically it's
and we do that
size.
so you have the whole spectrum of sizes, right? And to be honest with you, as a guy, this is something I think I would wear this more like a pinky ring, but it's a great look. I mean, it's a nice look.
I would. You're seeing it on Dagmara. She has it on her ring finger. I put it on my pointer finger. But you're right. This would be a cool any finger, even thumbs. You know, those of us who love to wear rings on every single finger, and there's a lot of us out there that like to do that. The thumb is also one of those areas.
But that's one of those. It's really funny because you would say that because when I was in Tucson this year, I ran across people. I went to places that I normally don't go, just because I hadn't been there in a long time, and I saw that in a lot of our
even above the knuckle.
Of our fans and our viewers, where they were wearing like rings on their thumbs, and really unusual. It really was cool, and it was actually very attractive.
I think it's fun. Listen, you can, especially with these wonderful values and knowing you have the premium lapis. Okay, we'll keep you updated. What's the flex pay on that? $16, and out the front door will be at your house in just the next few days. Okay, I have another pre-30th anniversary surprise. So anytime I see that, I know it's going to be pretty exciting. All right, they're handing me